Well, hello there, everybody. Hope you're today's Saturday. Yeah, I think it's Saturday today. Hope your guys' Saturday is going well. So we have some new uniforms that have been revealed so far. I'm not sure if we're gonna get. I mean, I know we're supposed to get like new Winter Classic jerseys and Stadium Series jerseys. Those will probably be, as we get into the season. That'll be for, we'll probably start seeing those in maybe around November. I think somewhere in there. But we have some new jerseys that have been revealed, and some of them they look pretty good, and I know I'm going to be wanting them. Now we start out here. Start out with Ottawa. Ottawa's got a new red third coming out, which, by the kind of look that we saw of that thing looks fantastic. I definitely really want to get a hold of that one. Of course, we have Utah, the new Utah Mammoth, the new Mammoth logo, the new home one, which basically is the same home jersey as they had the first time, only instead of saying Utah down it, it actually will have the logo on it, and that will look. I really like how that is going to look. I do hope in the next maybe year or two that we see because this blue, this ice blue that they have here for the logo, I would really love to see an alternate version of that with that logo on it, with either that logo on it, or actually, I think what would even be cooler, have that on the shoulder. If you do a blue alternate, let's do this logo on it. Do that blue. That blue is so cool. I really enjoy that blue. That is such a nice blue. I think if they did a blue jersey like that, put the Mammoth home jersey, put the regular Mammoth logo on there, and put this on the front, that could look really, really cool. Now, granted, we probably won't get a new Utah alternate for definitely not for this year. Maybe next year we might see it. Might be a couple years down the road, but I would really love to see that ice blue as an alternate. I think that would look fantastic, especially with that logo on it, with the U, the big U on it with the tusk. I think that could look amazing. Now, of course, if they wanted to do it with the regular Mammoth logo on there, that's okay too. I think they would both look amazing. So I'm definitely going to want that one for sure for the Mammoth. Now, of course, we just saw the Blackhawks. They unveiled their Centennial jersey, which basically they didn't really change much. I mean, it's basically their home jersey. It's basically their home jersey with a little bit of they added some strings. They added some useless strings that just kind of hang there on the neckline, and they added the sparkling gold around the logo. They added that sparkling gold around the numbers. Oddly enough, on the numbers, there's no nameplate. It's just the numbers. And then, of course, what I forgot to mention when I talked about the Blackhawks Centennial jersey is that back hem, kind of like with this one here. On the back hem here, you have the words, like you got tradition, grit, passion, and heart. You got the little extra added piece of fabric there, and there's the 100 there. Chicago has that too. But it's all of their Stanley Cup years, the years they won the Stanley Cup, which I think is a really nice touch. I think that's definitely a real nice touch. And then, of course, inside the neckline, it says always an original. And, a lot of people aren't, I know Landon from the Jersey Zone's not a big fan of that Blackhawk jersey because they didn't really change anything, and he even said he thinks he's probably in the minority. Which, I mean, hey, that's all right. Not everybody's gonna like new uniforms that come out. I personally think it looks cool, and it'll be really cool to when I get that one. It'll be really cool to compare, especially to the home jersey that I have, and then of course it's got the 100th anniversary patch on the one shoulder, and I guess the tomahawk on the other shoulder. It's not just that normal yellow. Apparently, that's going to be a gold too. I look forward to seeing that. Also, and also too, is it's looking like they might have a black third. I'm very curious on that one, on what that will look like. If it'll be basically like their black third from the '90s. Which, I mean, if they come back with that, I'm fine with that. I think what they should do with that one though, if you're doing that, do the same thing. Put that sparkling gold outline around the logo. Mwah, beautiful. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That would be just perfect to me. So if they do have a black third coming out, yes, I will definitely want that one also. Of course, Boston has the new home jersey coming out, which, I mean, honestly, somebody might look at me and be like, well, you got the Centennial, why would you want the new home jersey? Because, I mean, it's basically this. It's basically this, with the exception of, I mean, it's the 90s. It's the 80s. It's the 80s and 90s logo with just this striping on it. Same for down here. And like they said, it's the perfect time for a rebrand, which actually, I have this one in here. I mean, the new Bruins home jersey, it's this. It is this. It's got the newer spoked B on it, but it is this particular jersey with the the sleeves, everything. It's basically this jersey. Just instead of having any yellow around the neckline, which I think they should have had, it's just a black. It's just a black outline, which, again, I do plan on getting that. And yeah, Happy Gilmore 2's coming out, so yeah, perfect time for a rebrand, right? Plus, it's kind of what a lot of Bruins fans have wanted. They've wanted them to go back to that era, and I gotta admit, it's a good looking era. It really is. And then, of course, we have St. Louis, where I'm debating on that one. I'm debating if I really want to get that one because it is really the same as the alternate. The only difference being, because I think I have that sitting over here too somewhere. Yes, I do. Because basically, all the new home jersey it's this. It's this, just without the white. Without the white outline around the logo. It's basically this. Basically, what you have here is you've basically replaced the white outline here, and you've just replaced it with the blue, this blue outline. You go and you put that blue outline on here, it's the new home jersey. I believe it's still got this in the neckline, but I mean it's the exact same. I mean, it really is the exact same. So I'm not positive on whether or not I want to get that one yet or not. But these other ones, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's at least 5. At least 5 that I want to get for next year. Now, which one I plan on trying to get first? Good question. That's a good question. I'm not positive on that. I'll probably figure that out as it gets closer to the season. Also, too, what I do want to talk about along with these, the draft hats for this year. This is the first year in a long time that I really like the draft hats. I really like them. I like the way they look. I definitely need to get a Mammoth one. I have to get a Mammoth one because I don't have any Utah Mammoth related hats. I don't have. I need to get a Utah Mammoth hat, so I need to get one of those. Plus, some of the older draft hats that I have out there were from 2017. So it's the old Ducks, it's the old Sabres, and so there's definitely a couple of those draft hats I want to get my hands on. I'm debating on maybe updating my Seattle one. Maybe I'll get a Kraken one too. But yeah, there's a few of those hats that I really want to get, and because I gotta say I really like them. I really like how they look, and I don't know if it's the fact that they partner with the NHL partner with New Era. And especially with the Stanley Cup hat this year, it honestly looks like it's giving Fanatics a little bit of a kick in the ass to up their quality and to up the quality of stuff that they have, to actually make decent looking Stanley Cup hats instead of just crap like this with with really no life to it whatsoever, to this one where you get a little bit of life into there. I mean, you get some nice embroidery. Of course, the logo, the team logo there. You actually have the Stanley Cup. You actually have the Stanley Cup silhouetted in here, which is nice. Still think they should have done the Stanley Cup in this type of embroidery, but hey, at least the Stanley Cup is on there. But then they added inside the neck, the raise the cup. So maybe Fanatics, maybe the partner with New Era with the hats, it's giving Fanatics that little kick in the backside that they need to make decent looking stuff. So, and I think the draft hats are kind of showing that. The draft hats look nice, and yeah, so there's at least 3 of them that I want to get my hands on, maybe 4, maybe 5, if I could afford it. If I could afford it, I'd be like, I want all of them. I can't afford to get all of them because trust me, if at $35 a piece for 32 of them, that's a lot of money. And yeah, I cannot afford that. But if I can at least get a couple, Utah for sure, because I don't have anything Utah. I mean, I have one Utah jersey that was before they had a team name and a logo. So I definitely need to get a Mammoth hat. A couple more hats that are there that I definitely want to get. But I really do enjoy the draft hats this year for the first time in a long time. But back to the jerseys. Which ones might you guys get? Do you like when they unveil these? Do you like what they look like? Do you like the Ottawa third? Do you like the Utah home? Do you like the new Centennial from the Blackhawks, even though it's really not that much different other than a little bit of sparkling gold around it, which, by the way, beautiful. Boston's home and St. Louis's new home one, well, and road, really. Do you like them all? Let me know in the comments which ones you guys like. And let me know, too, do you like the draft hats? I really like the draft hats. And yeah, so let me know in the comments which of these teams you think did a pretty good job on their new uniforms. And let me know what you guys think about the draft hats. So hit that like button. Only takes a second, helps out the channel. Also, subscribe to the channel. Let your friends know about the channel. That would be absolutely fantastic. Hopefully, they would come to the channel, they would like it, and then have them subscribe. And yeah. So obviously, subscribe to the channel. I would really love that. Also, hit that little notification bell that will notify you anytime future videos are uploaded. And by all means, share the video. Share this video. Share whichever video from the channel. If you enjoy any particular video from the channel, go ahead, share that. Share that with with the vastness of the internet, that would be absolutely fantastic. And because I would love to have every hockey fan from every hockey fan from every team. Doesn't matter where you are. The door to Larry's House of Hockey is always open. I welcome everybody, and yeah, whether you're a new fan, especially if you're a new fan, absolutely come on in, welcome, and yeah. So let me know what you guys think of all the new uniforms, and I know there's still probably gonna be a couple more as it gets closer to the season. Now the Winter Classic and the Stadium Series obviously won't be released until at least well into the season. but let me know. Let me know which ones you guys might plan on getting, and which ones do you like, or which ones don't you like. Let me know either or. And also, the draft hats. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know all that in the comments. So, like, comment, subscribe, share. I will see you guys later.